What's going on, everybody? I am finally live on Friday. Is this too bright? I don't know. I think it's okay. Maybe a little bright. Might be a little bright. Might fix it. Haven't fixed it yet. What do we got? 4 people. We got James, Trust, Amanda, Trust again, Trust again, Trust again. Geist88. YouTube needs the Twitch dancing dino emoji. That's very true. But over here on YouTube, the music selection is not as awesome. So there's that. I have my little Epidemic Sound playlist going, but it's probably pretty quiet. I'm gonna up it a bit. Tell me if that playlist is okay or not. Oh, 12 concurrent viewers already. Omar is here as usual. James is here as usual. Jacked Up Leatherworks in here. This is very bright. Hey Omar. Hey Mark. Hey everybody. I took my first no-gi Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class today, and took me a little while to get my brain wrapped around doing stuff. I'm gonna turn the ISO down on this camera. Are these other cameras working? This will be zoomed out. Yeah, boom. How's it for focus? Let's auto-focus manual that. Boom. Take that down a little bit. That one's good. What we got over here? This one doesn't really matter much, but we'll figure it out. Focus. Manual. Back to 1. Oh. Rum time. So what are we doing today? Today I've decided just to remake this pouch. Oh, you're doing a little behind the scenes. Nice. That should be a talk tick or whatever the hell they call them. These kids call them. 23 concurrent viewers already. Give me a break. We're doing this pouch here. That's what we will be doing. Well, why am I even showing you this? We're doing this pouch here. We're gonna do this. Why not? Sounds like fun. I'm gonna do it again. The dust off of this puppy. I don't know if I have any of these kicking around, but figure it out. You know, we'll do a different one. Oh, good. Something to do, something to add to stock, which I don't have a lot of stock, so. I also have some arms that I gotta get done, but I have not. What do I do? What are you creeping in?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you, you're so short! I'm gonna check the brightness on this camera 1 second.
Hello, everyone. Now I'm off to do my own artwork. Bye.
Go, that's better. I think I've that auto to something else. All right. The Pippi Goth Stockings is now out of the way. Yeah. So, is the music all right? Volume, music-wise, volume-wise. One of those is correct, the other one's not. "16 concurrent viewers." We had 20, and then people were just like, he's not really doing anything. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, we're gonna make this pouch. That's my plan. We're gonna make it different. Maybe I'll do some airbrushing on it. We'll see. Depends on how I'm feeling. Let's not do that. Let's not play volume while we're doing this. Man, this is an old pattern. I wonder if I even need a ruler. Oh, I must need a ruler. Music's fine, good. Since it's a chill track, I think it's good. If it's more epic, you might need to turn it down. Okay, sounds good. I can't hear it, so I can't do the goth rock on here, Geist88. YouTube will slap me. That is Twitch only. Twitch only. Where's my giant water bottle? Can you grab it for me? Well, it's gonna be at my desk. Giant water bottle. This stream brought to you by hydration. Oh yeah, I have this is my best purchase in a long time. I'm drinking so much water. All right, gonna do picture in picture. This shouldn't be too complicated, unless this pattern's terrible, which is totally possible. I did this a while ago. What do we got going on here? Belt loop. Okay, that makes sense. Other belt loop. Okay, that's great. Good job. Good job, Dark Horse. Look at you with the... Oh, nice. That's very fancy. This... Oh, this is old. What's going on here? Weird double... Nobody's ever said that I had a weird double... Look at this. Can you even see it? No, you can't. But, anyways, doesn't matter. Lots of taping. Am I gonna carve it? That's the question. The real question is, do I have time to carve it? Probably. I probably have time to carve it. Thanks for subscribing, Mr. RF Gamer. Mr. Rough Gamer. Rough Gamer? The music fits perfectly for the last day of Pennsic. You're tuning in from Pennsic? Nice. That's awesome. Love it. I should have. Oh yeah, I can do that. I keep forgetting I can do some stuff. Go over here. See if this even works. I want it to. Nope. YouTube sucks. How about pouch? What if I look up pouch? Will that work? Jesus. There it is. I can add that and save. And now, pouch I'm making is connected to the stream for shopping purposes, if everybody's interested. Genius stuff. Man, that's a hardcore tuning in from Pennsic. Go find the King of Eldamir and try and smack him in the back of the head. Hey, it's from Magnus. It'll go over really well. My forearms are so sore from jiu-jitsu. Eric says hi from Australia. Hi back at you. Hi back at you. 25 concurrent viewers right off the top here. It's great. Love it. I also get to see how bad or good my old pattern is. Well, that doesn't even line up. Man, this is so funny how I did this. Because I made my patterns differently. Now I've got a really good system, but it still works. That was a failure. As static cling occurred to me. What are you doing? God. Aw. We know. Look at all these cute little hand stitching lines, as if I'm gonna hand stitch this. It's very sweet of me to think I'm gonna hand stitch this. I'm gonna do the old tape down cut, because why not? I don't have a cardstock version of this pattern, so I might as well just dive right into taping. What's the arrows for? Center point to align gusset. Oh, look at that smart little thing. Good job, old me. Or young me. Well, not really young me. Younger me. Zoink. These parts here, probably just cut these out and then draw them in. Oh, that's not a point.
That shouldn't be on the floor.
James says, I still don't have a system for creating patterns because I spend so much time on the artwork. I technically... fuck, the stupid heart is the dumbest thing. What a terrible spot for that heart. I technically can have the passport wallet I designed. I technically only have the passport wallet I designed. So I've got two different chats here. So I can figure it out between them. If I look at both, I can figure out what the words are. Paul says hello. Hello to you, Paul. So this will be made completely on stream, I imagine. I don't see how it could take too long. Famous last words. My hands are a super disaster right now. I have already lotioned, but if you're looking at my hands, they've got dye on them. They've got skin torn off. They've got jiu-jitsu fuckery. They've got all sorts of fun stuff. On stream, if you weren't around for the stream, was it yesterday? Was that yesterday? Eh?
What?
Did I stream yesterday?
I think so.
Was it yesterday the
Yes.
the music stream?
You did.
The industrial music stream yesterday was fun. Industrial goth stuff. YouTube needs to put that damn heart somewhere else. See, I did it again. I switched back and forth to figure out what it says. I don't know if we're gonna use the little oval bit because it wouldn't even be there. I don't even have to cut that one out. I only have to cut this one out. Because I don't know if we have a little gem to use on this pouch. Or a big gem. Yes, you live streamed yesterday on Twitch. Thanks, Genelith. Thank you. Sometimes we forget everything.
I said it was yesterday.
I know. Little lemon water. So good. So delish. Giant gusset. Once again, I'm gonna sew through this like a maniac. I don't think there's any reason for me to hand stitch any of this. Well, maybe I could just hand stitch it just to hand stitch it. I don't know if that makes any sense. Oh, YouTube also thinks my bitrate is way too high. Wonder if I can change it mid-stream. Probably not. Probably not. I should write. Oh yeah, this is my. What should I do? Does this even work? YouTube. Ignore that. Fine. Bitrate. Alright, I'll look at that sometime. I'll figure it out. This is your reminder that I'm streaming on Twitch. And Twitch is getting pretty fun. It's not topping the numbers we've had on YouTube so far. Had some pretty good numbers on here, but yesterday it got pretty good. I think it got up to almost 40, maybe 35, and we were playing cool music. I will have that stream on here. It will be unlisted, but in the live stream playlist shortly. But you can't have the music, so the music will be cut out of it. But all the talking will be there. All the ramblings. Yuna says, I'm just glad to be back online, trying to relax more because my arms be hurting a lot again, and bless you. Is that Cynthia with you? Yes, Cynthia is with me. Yes.
Hi.
Random yelling from the background. Yesterday, black fingers. Today, black tongue. I'm afraid to see what happens next. Next step stream. Happen next step stream. You know, it might be a good idea to, you know, pull out some old... I wish I'd had different art in this. I guess I could just pull out some art and just do something different. Just to do something different, you know? I probably have something I could put in there. So we got these 2, 3, actually. These little bits. Once again, I'm doing it like this just because all I have is it in this paper, and it's a lot easier to just tape it down with a little bit of an edge and then just cut along the line. Get some waste. Especially if you're hand stitching. We're not hand stitching. I don't think. Other than, the only issue for me is I haven't organized my sewing area yet. I want to move my sewing machine, which is the sewing machine we would be using on this, over to an easy film spot. And it's not currently there, so. I'm just curious how my hand stitching, I might be able to hand stitch this time. It's just, yeah. Maybe. Well, better come up to that decision really fast, because you know. It says, "Hi Cynthia, I've been wondering how to buy stuff from you because your glasswork is amazing." Do you listen to me? Yana that stuff. You could contact her on Instagram, and then she's got an Etsy shop, but she doesn't have she's missing a bunch of her stuff on Etsy.
Can't see. Oh, here I am.
This is delayed, this one.
Oh, okay, so I don't do stained glass really anymore. I do decorative soldering on pieces. I do have like a few stained glass things left, but my Etsy shop has barely anything. I just started a Mystic Glass Designs Instagram page, and then I've got like a Facebook page. Yeah, just
send her a message on Instagram. It's probably the best way to do it.
Message me.
And thanks for becoming a Dark Horse champion. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Well, let's see here. Are we hand stitching all this shit? I don't really want to, but what's it? 3 o'clock. I'd like to do this whole pouch on stream. That's my goal. And so in my head, I've got 4 hours to do this. The carving, that's not very big, that carving. I could just power through it really fast. We've almost got all our bits here. Little keeper with weird, I don't know why the keeper is super light colored. Whatever. Other option is to not put carving on it. Whatever. McEwen says, I have like 4 YouTube channels. This is the one I actually chat with on Dark Horse live streams. Oh, wait, you had the wrong one? That's funny. You know what? Hand stitching is in my future. Let's just fucking hand stitch it. I hate myself saying that, but let's just do it. We'll see where we get. If I don't finish it, well, too bad for me. What else? I should check quickly now that I got mouse access so easily. I should see what I have for alternate art really quickly. Any tips or tricks for nipping the excess material on a solid brass rivet? The excess material. I go all the way down, and then I kind of just lever up a tiny bit with my side cutters, just a little, super tiny bit. You don't want too much above your burr. Is all I would say there. It says Dark Horse Workshop. No problem. I'm glad to have this upgraded tier on here. I had a credit, so decided to take the dive because patterns. Nice. That's awesome. All right, let me look at my art. I'm probably just overthinking things. I should just bang out this with the current art. I've got lots of art, though. That one would work, but is very similar. Do I care? I don't care. I'm going to use the same art. Let's not overthink things. Let's cut everything out. Hand stitching. If I hand stitch it, it's not going to be done today. Where's my gusset? What should I do for gusset? Do I have a different color I could use other than black? Well, red. Could do red. It's a good material. Why not? We're going with red. Unless there's something that's going to surprise me down here. I don't think there is. I think I've got red, black, or brown. Let's do red. Let's just take this off of here right away. Do a bunch of waste. Everybody can cry. Bring me your tears. Go. Red Leather Friday theme. Oh yeah, because it was red. Red was last time too. Stupid staticky tape. That's the next big invention. Packing tape that's not staticky. Or is it me that's staticky? Oh. We're gonna hand stitch this. Fuck. I'm gonna hand stitch this. I just keep telling myself that. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna hand stitch it. Man, I'm gonna have to work like a machine to finish this. I'm hand stitching all this. Alright, well. So, my hair is driving me crazy. I've got like post-shower dry hairness. Let's see here, what do we got? This will work. Too big. How's this one? This one was fine, right? Let's go a little smaller. Sure, why not? Right. Animal magnetism and tape, there you go. Pretty much. Oh. Thumb is interesting today too. I think I'm gonna a little more. Much as I just lotioned, better fucking stay on top of this. I've got a split in my left thumb. It's not exactly fun. Though I do know my left glove isn't totally fucked. Wear that. I decided to dip the right one in dye yesterday, which was hilarious. For everybody watching, at least. Not for me. Let's Michael Jackson it today. No, that's alright. Is that better? Yeah, that's way, hers is way better than mine. A lot of fucking hole punching today. That's for sure. Did the right one dry out, or is it just a loss? It's probably dried out. But... Is that better? Was that wasn't better? I can't even get high. I don't know. I can't even figure out how to get that high. How would I? I don't know. I'm gonna stop. My Michael Jackson phase is over. All right. Now it's time for hole punch hell. Is that what this is? That's what we're calling it. Let's fucking go. Let's just go. Get these lovely Levi Woods. No, he doesn't have any more for sale, even though they're amazing items. Will be a good test to see how long this actually takes. I do so much fucking around when I build stuff. I never, people are like, how long does it take? I have no idea. I'm more focused on stream than I am off stream. Even with talking and pausing and stuff. Because you gotta do stuff. Didn't you add her Instagram, I thought?
Yeah, but she's not on my Mystic Glass Designs.
Oh, what? Yeah. What? No. Oh.
I'm losing my voice again.
I thought she was. I went from I'm not hand stitching this to punching a million holes. Oh. Oh, that's almost a better view. Look at that little action. Whoops. Oh my god, camera 3 coming in. I usually don't even put it on. Look at this. Excitement. Alright. What did you miss? You missed Michael Jackson. I gotta do it again. Cindy's like, is that my best one so far? Because I've got one glove on Michael Jackson. I can't make it high enough though. And me deciding to hand stitch this after saying I wasn't gonna hand stitch it, which is also probably a terrible idea, but I'm not that worried about it. I'm using a 1mm punch, or a 000, whatever you want to fucking call it. The other one was a... Where's the other one? The other one was a 5/32 inch punch number 4. And I'm gonna try and make sure I mention all this stuff because I want to start linking. Like I like doing my cool videos that are 8 minutes long, 5 to 8 minutes, and have lots of like fun camera angles and stuff. But I also want to do just like this is how you make the pouch, and then maybe put that linked with the pattern for people to check out. I'll just it'll be like part of the pattern purchase. You'll just get a link to an unlisted 100% tutorial version. And I can do it for a few of my builds because I've got all the raw footage from most of my recent builds. So I can just go through and just do a 15 minute cut and be very like, I'm just gonna talk the whole time. There's not gonna be any like weird cuts. It's gonna be this is exactly how you make it kind of deal, instead of just flying through stuff. So I have been thinking about how else to use that footage, and also having a link to that kind of video as part of a selling point of the pattern. It's a good idea. I think so. Still a work in progress in my brain, but yeah, that's it. Are those Odin punches? No, these are craft tool punches. Craft tool. I'm there for every step videos. Nice. So it would be in my head. Obviously, it's good. It would be on my Patreon, and it would be permanently on my Patreon, and then it would be connected to the pattern if people buy the pattern, or it just might be released to my YouTube for everybody. I don't know. But the general idea is to have people buy the pattern, so in some way. Oh, we like to punch all the holes. The worst part is we know that every single hole we punch has a friend that also needs to be punched. I've got friends that need to be punched. Man. Come on. Yes, since you're filming yourself regardless, you could make 3 videos. Casual showcase video, work along video, and tutorial video. Yeah, that's true. This is a reminder. This video will be unlisted after the stream ends, because otherwise it just, I've said it before, it just hurts my, it hurts the algorithm for me, because these kind of videos are a fairly low click-through rate and a fairly low percentage viewed rate. So if you're ever like, oh, I missed the stream, but I actually do want to go check it out, you can find it under my live streams playlist, but you won't find it by just searching for it. Is that a little off? It's a little off. I'm not that worried about it. It'll be fine, he says. Good time to leave a like on the stream. That's true. Last time we had more likes at the end than viewers, than highest viewer count is what it was. I think it was like 55 to 45 or something. Also, if you want to support the stream anymore, you can become a member, which is, oh, my hair is hilarious. You can become a member. It's how much is it? $1.99? It's $1.99. Or $8.99, I want to say. The $1.99 is Discord access, emojis, green name, undying thanks, all that kind of stuff. And the $8.99, starting on the 2nd month that you are part of the $8.99 crew, you start getting patterns. So it's a really cheap way to get patterns. And there's the main reason for the second month deal is because I'm a businessman and I want people not to leave. Because if you leave, you got to start that over. You got to wait for the 2nd month. So once you're in, you're like, I'm in. Then you can just get patterns, and it works really well. It's super cheap, but whatever. Whatever. It's a work in progress. Like my the shoulder pattern I just released is on sale right now. It should not be on sale anymore, but it still is. For, I want to say $19.95, regular $24.95. So after the 2nd month, you could pick that up if you wanted to. Or after the first month, I mean. You know what I'm saying. On the second month, you could pick that up for what equals $18. And then, yeah, $6.99. Is it $6.99? Okay, that's even cheaper. Jesus. Maybe it's $8.99 Canadian. $6.99. Wow, I'm crazy. But it will work out. Most people don't, you know, like, it's nice. Like, my Patreon's grown really well. But most people, like, you tell them, I've released this on Patreon for this month only, and you should totally check it out. My Patreon's $15 a month. And most people just don't want to do it. It's just fair. People don't like subscriptions. But the way around that is to subscribe, grab it, and then just cancel. Which is what I do lots. So then you would be getting that shoulder pattern plus some old art and some old patterns for $15. Crazy. It's crazy. People just don't. They're just not willing. Look at all that. We got all these holes punched. Ugh. All right. Either way, I will buy patterns. Love it. Love the buying of the patterns. It's my deal. It's how I survive. So, we've got all of our holes punched. I'm a little worried that I'm going to forget where this is, but oh, it gets covered by a strip. So I'll just mark it right away. Once we get in here, how am I going to do this? I'll just cut it out, then line it up, and then mark it. Way overthinking. Way. Come on, buddy. Garbaggio. Garbaggio. Now I will mark that hole as it gets covered. Doesn't matter.
Oh God, buy me.
There we go. Fuck. This off there. Magic. Alright, we've got our thing. One thing done. Am I gonna lotion my hair just to get it out of my fucking face? A little moisturization. Better. You bought my book pattern? Sweet. I really want to buy the gorget and the leg armor, but that will have to wait because my appointments are not until September 7th. There you go. Last month being on Patreon was awesome. It was. Last month was crazy. It was like the it was crazy. Alright, so now we've got the big red machine out of the way. We need to do some vegetable tan leather in a 5 to 7 ounce, supposedly. Look at this guy, he's like all over it. 5 to 7, which I have lying right here.
Come here. Okay. Nice.
There we go. Don't hit the keyboard. What is this? This is easily that. It's what it needs to be. That's what it is. Move shit out of the way so I don't cut through random stuff. Did I even do that on that couch? I did. I did machine stitch this. Rolled edge? What? I'm confused by my own building here. So interesting that I did that. I rolled that edge. But is that... See, now I'm like, do I have to watch my own video to see what I've done here? No, I don't. You don't need randomness over there. Randomness. Let's see how this lines up with the Gusaruni. This is probably I just rolled it because I was on a sewing machine. Yeah, I'm not rolling it at all. It just goes just down on it. Good job, me. I figured it out. I figured out my instructions. Fucking Christ. All on my own. Take the spread off. Not like I need it for anything specific. Hands of Doom. Is there bits under this? A little bit. Alright. Come on, come on. This is a reminder that you can become a member of this channel for $1.99. I already said that, but let's just say it again. $1.99. You get a green name. The worst part is almost everybody in the freaking chat. That's not the worst part. It's the best part, but I mean, like, who am I talking to? Everybody's already a member. You get a green name, emojis that are awesome. And, my undying thanks, Discord access. You get Discord access, right? And unless you want to do the $6.99 tier, which is patterns and stuff. For any of you saying to yourself, he's wasting a lot of leather. It's true. 100% I am. Fair bit. But if it's a one-off, this is the second one I've done, so is it officially a one-off anymore? I don't know. What do you need? Dustpan, it's right here. And here. Yeah, if you're just doing a one-off, this works great. Not that much waste. Anybody else lost in, well, not lost, but like anybody else playing a lot of Baldur's Gate? Baldur's Gate. I'm having fun. I streamed Baldur's Gate last Thursday. I didn't get to stream it this week, but it was fun. So yeah, one thing I do, yeah, 100% got to lower my YouTube bitrate because I think that'll help me with the delay between when you guys hear me and you know my responses to chat, etc. he say he was going to hand stitch all this? He did. Hey Magnus, any word on doing a podcast on leatherwork? I will never do a podcast specifically on leatherwork, I don't think, but I do plan on doing a film and prop and costume podcast. Podcast on leatherwork, I would go a little numb from, I think. Just on leatherwork. And Patreon has a tie-in with Shopify now for some podcasting stuff, so that's interesting. But now we just got to punch him another billion holes. Put my little glovey glove on again to protect my little handy hand. What's gonna happen when I put this glove on? You never know.
Stop it.
Well, I can do whatever I want. It's my stream. I could sing Michael Jackson songs if I want to, if I knew any. Like, I know enough film people in town from various departments that something along those lines it doesn't have to be just film people. It could be film in general. Like, I like the idea of talking about, I know there's lots of movie review stuff, but like going and saying, hey, we're going to talk about the props and costumes in Excalibur this week. We're going to watch Excalibur and we're going to fucking be like all pumped again to watch Excalibur. We'll talk about the costume designer who made the armor. I think it was Terry English, etc. That kind of thing. I think it would be cool. I've got all the gear for it. I just need... I'm kind of a one-person motivational band here. It's tough. Hey, do we have a, do you have a gem that shape, that size? Of any glass, whatever, doesn't have to be fancy? I know. That's why I asked you. Because you have them. It's like... goes without saying, they're for stuff.
I know, but I'm using
Get more.
but
They're what?
it's bigger than that. Scratch. What is it?
Pretty long.
Oh, I could grind it down, but...
No, it's okay. Those are the only two you have? You don't have any others? I thought I had some for some reason. If anyone's looking for those mechanic gloves, are much cheaper at Dollar Tree or Dollar General than at any auto parts store, says Jeeves. Probably, for sure. Depends, like, are they the same kind? Because they're not all the same. That's, you know, I'm gonna eventually be pimping these out for sure because I love these ones, but they're super thin. I don't need, like, I want to be able to, like, I can even use my phone with these if I really want to. But there's some that are, like, really big. Look. What? Also, just really long. I was hoping for, like, the ones,
I have this.
Hmm?
This is an actual gem.
Oh, nice. Color, too.
Well, if you replace it, you can use it.
Was it blue?
Yeah.
We have blue and red on this pouch. Maybe I will ponder. I'll leave it there and think about it. We're not even anywhere near that yet. Geist88 says Adam Savage has a full set of the actual prop armor from Excalibur. He did a one-day build video a while back restoring some of the pieces to it that were missing or damaged. That's crazy. It's awesome. Off to dinner, says Yanolith. Have a lovely dinner. I never even finished the rest of my spiel. Oh, yes, you can become a member. You don't want to become a member, you can also do super chats, super stickers, and you can gift memberships to other people. Oh, you got it? Another one?
This is a bead.
A bead, what does that mean?
Well, it's got
Oh,
at
okay.
the end, but you can like cover it up.
Use that too.
It'll look nice.
That red gusset. Maybe. We'll figure it out. And I'm not adverse to doing a Leathercraft stream. I mean, podcast, but it would be like a part of a larger podcast thing. I just need to set my corner up properly for it. I've got 2 mics that are the same. I've got all this stuff here. I got video switchers. Also a fan of the dipped gloves. Nice. Did you say which ones they were? Did they have a certain brand, or they were just no-name, thin, dollar store ones? Which is interesting because, honestly, if you're thinking about which ones would be at the dollar store, probably thinner ones would be, like, cheaper ones, less material, would be, so they'd be perfect. What are you doing over there? Huh? Okay, folks, I gotta bail. I have a day job I need to get back to doing. Cheers. Thanks for stopping by, McEwen. See him out with some McEwen emojis. Your dye-dipped gloves are the best. Thanks. Thanks there, Quillen. So as we think ahead, punch all these holes, cut these all out. Bevel when we're bored. Do some bevels. Carve our knots at light speed. Fucking light speed is what we're gonna do with those knot work. Dye everything. Do I do a antique stain on those, or do I just do a paint job on them? Probably just do a paint job as we fly through everything. I'm thinking so far ahead, and it's almost 4. What am I? I don't know how fast I think I hand stitch, but
Thank you.
what?
Thank you.
For what?
For that marble.
Oh, you're welcome. Geist88 says, I work at Dollar Tree, and our store specifically doesn't carry them. Wish we did, though. And Rich says, Amazon Basics gloves worked out fine for me. Thin enough to breathe and use with phones, and protective while leather stitching. Yeah. Again, I want to do my little tips video, and it's one of the first ones. 5 leathercraft tips you've never heard of unless you're around this channel a lot. 5 stunning leathercraft tips from Dark Horse Workshop. 5 tips to change your life forever from Dark Horse Workshop. 5 tips there's no chance in hell you've ever heard of. All my clickbaity titles? But hopefully it's true. They gotta be clickbaity or people don't fucking care. They're like, oh, whatever, no, more tips, who cares? These tips will change your life. Will change your hand stitching forever. was another good one. 5 tips I wish I knew when I started leathercraft. Guess I can punch these as well. We're here. We might as well. Might as well. We might as well. Not to mention 400 lamellar plates to burnish edges on too. Oh, yikes. I'm beveling 400 leather lamellar scales today and hope to dip dye them by tonight. Nice. Oops. Oh, you were talking about waxing those plates. Somebody may kill you if you use an oven. But as far as things that you could oven and water harden without like worrying that it could become a disaster, you may want to, if you're like, it's just leather in an oven, it's not wax, you may want to try it because it might turn out pretty good. And then like some people use a tight bond 3 glue mixture with the water too. That's different though, then you're putting glue in the oven. But I'm just thinking, because it's such a small thing, and if you fuck up a few of them, it doesn't matter. You could try just hardening them in the oven, see how it goes, instead of having to wax them. They'll be lighter. No, it depends on. They could be hard enough. It just depends on how it goes. I'm just always absolutely paranoid of ovening anything that's got like carving on it, or is one big piece. But if you've got 400 damn lamellar plates, then if they die, they die. More holes have been punched. Working our way through. Reading. Reading complete. Oh my god, half the things in I wish I knew videos is the most basic. Like, I wish I knew I had to use a mallet when punching with stamps and hole punches. Did you know? What? Did you know knife, needles, and leather? Oh. Well, something that some people wouldn't even think about is I use a dead blow hammer for most of my punching, which is awesome. Like, for me, it's great, but it's probably really awesome for people that aren't like super strong. So, really good for punching holes and not bouncing all over the place. But like, that's a tip in itself. I wonder how many people use a dead blow hammer to punch their holes. Everybody's using like a maul or something. This is the shit. These are kind of tight here. I'm gonna do it anyways. I don't like the placement of these holes on this. Like 500 years later, I'm gonna change it. Vent, C pouch, just for future stuff. Change strap holes. Too tight. For this one, I'm just gonna do it as is, but for the future. I will try that with some water and my oven first. I have the wax in a cooker I got the other day too, because I have bracers I need to harden. could even try water hardening it and then throwing it in the wax and see how that works. But whatever you do, make sure it's dry as fuck before you throw it in the wax, or it'll be a disaster. Like, maybe this doesn't need to go all the way over here. I don't know. Whatever. I think Torvalder does a water forming and hardening process, and then he waxes. For what it's worth. Yeah, what's another good tip? I like the tip, so like I'm just giving them away here. You guys can all skip the video. I like if you've got like either a thin strip of leather that you're trying to bevel, or just a soft piece of leather that you're trying to bevel, to like mount a ruler to your table. Then you can like mount it with clamps. And then you can just push your beveler along it, and it'll push into the ruler and not go anywhere, and not go like try and snake along as you're trying to bevel it. Another great tip. That's number 3 of this list of tips. I think I'm gonna open with number 1. Do I just open strong and then people can't complain? What are you? What? Oh. 5 tips for leathercraft, and the best one is the first one. Look at that. That's a great opener. On the oven thing, as long as it's not really big pieces, you could get a cheap toaster oven from a thrift store if you're afraid of contaminating your food oven. The only thing I would say about that Geist 88 is you want it at like 180 degrees Fahrenheit. Am I fucking confused? So 180 Fahrenheit. Do a little look for like cure boil is my pronunciation is gonna be terrible. Cure boilie. I think it's 180 degrees is kind of what you want the temperature at, because that's when the tannins in the leather bond with water and heat. And so you do it at that temp, and if you can make sure it's at that temp, it'll help your water hardening go really well. But with that said, I have not done very much of that at all because I just haven't. But I've read up on it. When I put my like when I oven arms, even after they've been waxed for shaping, I always put it at 180. That's just something that's stuck in my head. Must be Fahrenheit. But I'm not exactly smart on my temperatures. I should do a video. I should just do a water hardening video. People would love that shit. Maybe just a leather hardening video. I could do wax, and then water hardening, then I could do water with Tight Bond 3, which some people do. Ideas. Don't feel too bad. IR math no good at. I think all the numbers are just rubbed off on the oven, and I'm just like 180. I'm sure it's Fahrenheit. It must be Fahrenheit. Probably wrong. It's probably. I want to know. Somebody Google it for me. Will somebody Google that information? I'm gonna start Googling it. We can see who can find it first. Where is it? Alright, Googling on the air. Googling on the air. 180. Sure. Oh my god. Water. Garden. That's the worst spelling of that ever. 180 degrees. But maybe they just say 180 degrees and I'll throw my phone. Finding page. Yeah. Heat a pot of water large enough to fit your leather into it at 180 degrees. That's not what I'm talking about here. Didn't help me. Perfect water. Oh, I think this is the one I've seen before. This is a good one. Somebody who wrote an article on it. That's enough looking around for now. You like my leather notes? Yes, they are glorious. Now I've got all this lunch. Save the best for last. Given how much hole punching I'm doing, I'm skeptical this is going to get done, but stranger things have happened. How long is it going to take me to carve those? Not too long. Maybe an hour and a half. Yeah, I just don't know. Like, it might be 180 degrees Celsius. They just don't say. It just doesn't seem that hot, right? Or does it? No, it's probably 180 Fahrenheit. That's warm. Yeah, it's probably 180 Fahrenheit. Yes, 100% Fahrenheit. I'm going with Fahrenheit. Surging ahead. Rivet them to the fridge, my notes. That's nice. You don't have to do all this silly shit around the edge here. We can just skip that. And you know what? I'm going to. Looks cool, but I don't need to do it. We're going to skip that part, because this is just decorative. So all we need to do is make sure that it is... gusset begins and ends on these marks. Great. And that means we have to punch here to overstitch. And here to overstitch. And then we're just going to go around. Dang, you're way faster a whole bunch when you're not live. I know, just... Brrr. You know, the worst part about that is, now that I do that all the time, it's expected in my videos, and it's like, I don't fast forward my hole punching. I clip me going boom, boom, boom on every punch, so it's not even fast forward. It's all at real time. It's just cut together so tight that it just goes... Now I have to do it on all of it. This is still pretty quick, though. Come on. Is this my new idea? Man, I should get that new Atom. Just being able to like film and produce out from my live stream would be good. After they're over, edit it down. But I don't want the picture-in-picture shit there. Be faster, to be fair, way faster than I am. There you go. Remove the thread and punch them with the sewing machine. Yeah. The holes? Hmm? Oh, I see what you're saying. So the only problem with that is just lining everything, making sure everything's lined up. Because it's going to be different. Because I can't really punch. I can't punch. Well, I could punch both of these with the little sewing machine, but then the hole's very small. This I can't punch with the big sewing machine. This one I could, and I could make large holes. But if I'm going to use the sewing machine, I'm just going to fucking sew it together. But if I was sewing this one, it would be on the little sewing machine because it wouldn't have to be. It wouldn't have to be. I could glue the gusset at the edge and sew it. I often put I put this 1mm punch in my drill press for heavy leather for sure, but this is pretty easy. Like, I don't know if I could get much faster on a drill press. Still got to line it up. I'm just lining up and smoking it, right? Oops. "33 concurrent viewers. We're flying." What did I want to say? Nothing. Back to hole punching. Just like leaning my belly over here. Here we go. Oh yeah. ASMR activated. I'm still pretty sore from jiu-jitsu. Pretty sore. Geist says, I have a Chinese hand crank shoe patcher sewing machine. They're fairly affordable at around $80 to $150 price range, but are a bit more finicky to initiate setup more than the more expensive motorized machine. Yeah, for sure. There was one going around, like a little hand crank from China, maybe a year or two ago. I know a bunch of people that bought it. I used to have a Tipman Boss, which was a hand crank. But you could sew like 15 ounces with it. More than that, probably. Those were the days. Making armor in a bedroom with a hand-powered fucking sewing machine. And then I had a pneumatic sewing machine from Tipman as well, the Tipman Arrow Stitch, which was a frickin' monster. My thumb is cramping up. Get in there. Little pause for my styling hair. Wow. Great. Great. That's a great look. Oh, yes. Now, we gotta cut this stuff out in a second here. Oops. I don't know. We'll see if I keep up with it. It's tough. Like I got a lot going on. I don't know how much I can do. Like I did 2 kickboxing classes. I did some rattan fighting, and I did jiu-jitsu this fucking week. And I'm like, my body's not impressed with me right now. Cauliflower ears should just be like a modification, a body mod you can get to make people not fuck with you. Yeah, just give me some of those aftermarket cauliflower ears. Why are these ones so small? Did I have like a plan here? What was the plan with this? Silly. Oh, they're just small because they don't have to, these have to be big for gliding through the for the lace to glide through. The other ones don't have to be that big. But I'm missing a punch, I think. Oh god. What a Herculean effort that was. I should also, like, having this here on this pattern is just, I'm sure somebody has accidentally cut that out by now. I pointed to it, but whatever. This. I'm sure somebody's accidentally cut that out by now. You don't cut that out on this, so I'm gonna change that. We gotta punch this out still. I'm gonna use this action. Were you holding something up for me? What were you doing there?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, it's a. It goes up top there. Just put it so I don't know somewhere. Ryoka, 1 month supporter. Awesome, thank you. Appreciate it. May look a little sketch when we're done. We'll see. We will see how sketch or not sketch it is. Let's get this away. Where is my strop? Rouge. Where the fuck's my rouge? Well. Bzz. Is a thing that is cut out. This is a little weird, but I'll fix that up in a bit. I used 17,000 grit aluminum wheel polish I got from a truck stop as Rouge. It works really well. And one block is merely a lifetime supply. Damn, that's a lot. 17,000 grit. Jesus. that didn't cut through that? Are you kidding me? Another blade. While I'm at it, I might as well do both my... Where is my other knife? Oh, there it is. Almost time for lotion? I would agree, honestly. I'm gonna switch these blades and then I'm gonna lotion up. Take the glove off right away. Feels like 2. And it is 2. But I've done that before. Tried to slide them apart and cut myself. Got her full. Lotion time. Lotion. Still have to change the lotion emoji to be less weird colored. I don't know about the yellow lotion bottle. It should be blue. Do like a blue little lotion and yeah. Etc. etc. Do another little note here. Oh, now it's hard to open there. Lotion. Just put lotion. I don't know what it means. Lotion. Antoine Fauché is from France. Greetings. Greetings. Right, we are lotioned, we are bladed. I need to get more blades soon. One second, let me just... Yes, alright. Continue. I'll put this glove on again. I try and protect my hands. Try and fail. Did I have an angle for that? Is that why I did that? Might have. Yep, I did. That's why that is shaped like that. Because I used that thing. Lotion. Well, it says shape for every corner. I don't. This is just a strap-in. You know, like this is a strap-in punch. You might as well do some curves with it, right? Might as well. Start it up. Another piece. Is this the same punch or is it a smaller one? Same one. Fail. Kind of worked. I thought it actually got through more than it did. I was wrong. Oh, I gotta do that hole, and I've cut everything off of here. I'm not sure if I have the right gem yet, so let's just leave that for now. I'm gonna cut everything else out first here, I guess. And we'll chip out those little bits instead of having to cut through more stuff than I need to cut through with the strap end. No, I actually haven't sharpened this in forever. By in forever, I mean forever. I mean ever. Not forever, ever. I've never sharpened. Come on. I pointed to something I wasn't even showing what I was pointing to. What did I? This. I haven't sharpened this. This is a fantastic stream, says DAO Democracy. Thank you. Glad you like it. You like my weird Trumpian hairdo I got going on? Let's see here. Bit of a mess. Small little bit of a mess we must deal with. We're gonna get this stuff cut out. We're gonna do some bevels. It'll be nice, a nice little break, nice chill break. Then we're gonna carve the main body of the pouch. It also means kind of need to reprint the art. Or I can just trace it. I'll just trace the art. Old school. Also notice that this line on here is straight on one side and curved on the other. Like, what kind of shoddy shit is that? Come on. Old pattern. Boom! Explodes out of there. Nice. Got all the bits? All the bits. Alright, so, except for the keeper. So, here's the keeper. I'll do the keeper later because it's gonna be a different piece of leather. It's gonna be thinner, I think. Man, this was really thin. This is certainly a thicker pouch. It'll be better this size, I think. Ooh. Or shoulder. This is another reminder that you can support this stream by becoming a member for $1.99 or $6.99. There's another tier, but there's really no point. $1.99 is your green name in chat. You get some emojis. You get access to the Discord channel where we talk about leathercraft and show off our stuff, and etc. And the $6.99 is after the first month. Starting on the second month, you get to pick a pattern every month that you just pick, which is pretty cool. So if you want to slowly collect patterns on the cheap, hard to beat that way of doing it. You could also do super chats on YouTube and super stickers, which are like just general donations without subscriptions. Or you can just gift a bunch of memberships to people if you're bored. That's a thing. Yeah. There's my spiel. What time is it? 1 hour 39 minutes in. That's a pretty good spiel. Done a few, but that was probably my best one so far. All right. Beveling. Oh, beveling. The buttery world of bevels. Whoops. Wrong way. Focus. Let's do a little focus action. There we go. What are we going to bevel this with? We're going to bevel this with a number 2? 2? Maybe a 3? There's my 3 on standby. It might take a 2 on the top and a 3 on the back, depending on how it's sitted. Oh my god, my shoulder's sore. What have I done to myself? And because I've zoomed in, I need a little more light. Boom. There we go. And I might sharpen this right away. I sharpened some bevelers yesterday. I can't remember which ones I sharpened. You know what? I'm going to sharpen this just for the hell of it because... what do you got? Oh, that's very cute. There we go. Let's sharpen this. Show the rounded sides. Rounded. Number 2. All I need. Hell yeah. Butter. Butter. daughters. That's me. What else we got going on here? I don't know what you guys are even talking about. Look at all the green. How do I even advertise? Become a member. Who am I talking to? I don't even know who I'm talking to. Come on. I'm gonna do 3 on the back. It'll just be easier. Because it's kind of, flaky. One piece beveled. Honestly, I don't even need to bevel these bottom bits. Because they go back to back. Two. It is interesting how much better the Twitch layout for the back end, like seeing what's going on in your stream is. It's just so much better. It's like YouTube doesn't even care. Well, I almost feel like, I don't know. We're almost getting to the point where I could just turn members only chat on. See there, TJ Dennis, finally, we found somebody who's not a member. Well, TJ Dennis, if you're impatient, there's a video on it on my channel. So I'm just remaking from a video that I did a while ago. So there is a... I should have been checking these all along. There is a video already. A more cinematic, less teachy video than this is going to be, I guess. Busy as always, getting my motivation up with this awesome dude. Thank you, thank you. Still don't know what ounce leather this is. This is 5 to... I don't know, I didn't even check it. 5? 5? Oh, 5. Oh, it's heavier than I thought. 6.5. 6.5, the upper end of what the pattern calls for, but it's not even the upper end, it's almost the middle. Upper middle end. It's fine. It's not very thick. And that pouch, the original, I think is more of a 5.5. 5.5. And it worked fine too. So we still have to, if we're using a gem, we still have to do the gem in the middle here, but I'm not sure if we got one that matches up with our color scheme, so we will see. We will see. If we even get that far. This is also, this is all needs to be beveled. Yes, it is. What color is this going to be? The gusset's red. Don't want to go too crazy, so you just almost have to make the rest of the pouch brown or black. You want it to look like a Christmas tree. Well, Quillen, that membership in that level may not last too long. Once you're in, but it might not last too long because I didn't really think about it too hard. My patterns, considering I take until YouTube changes it. I think I get 70% of that $6.99. So that's some cheap fucking patterns. So honestly, my Patreon's really cheap too. Like my Patreon's $15 a month, and then people on my Patreon, hey, I didn't do a Patreon spiel. People don't really know about my Patreon. Here is my advertiser voice for the Patreon spiel. On Patreon, there are 3 tiers. There is $5, which is like a thanks. Here's Discord access. That's all you get. It's like just supporting just because you want to. There is the main tier that people do, which is $15, and you get almost always, bare minimum, 1 art pack, and every single one of my Viking art packs has like 5 pieces of art. I've just changed it. I just release an art pack every single time. I was picking and choosing. Just 1 art pack, 1, 2. I think it's like really it's a minimum of 2 lately. Older patterns of mine, so this pouch might be one of them. I've got a big list, a grid that shows what I've released recently, so I kind of like try and make sure everything's flowing nicely. So you'll get like 2 patterns, and then you get every single piece of art and every single pattern I release on the month you're subscribed for $15. I don't know how much this pattern is. I think this pattern on my store is almost $15. So there you go. But people are scared of subscriptions. But if you're not scared of subscriptions, that's like the chef's kiss of a pattern acquirement. I guess. Make your money the leather worth it. Make your money leather. Open up A4 on your PC after you have done sketching the form of whatever you want, and you just start adjusting its size. Print them out on paper, and you get yourself some tools. Go to a shop. Yeah. Almost real-time chat. There is a bit of delay. What? Really? There's almost real-time chat? I feel like it's way off in here. And I feel it's because my bitrate's too high. I've cranked my bitrate over here, and so I think I'm probably 3 times how high it should be. Quillen, better than my Xbox Live membership. Nice. For sure, can't wait to get your patterns and get in the Discord with you. Ooh, sounds good. Love it. Love it. Where were we? This one's done. Moving on to this part. And then it's time to carve. What time is it? 4:40. Jesus Christ. I'm like, oh, this is gonna get done today. I'm hilarious. The carving will get done today. But I also, who wants this? So one of the things I was thinking of doing tomorrow. Oh, it's not gonna. Is that thing at Isaac's tomorrow? Tomorrow. Alright, well, I was thinking of doing a little bit of streaming, but I was thinking of raiding him. It's a stream thing, right? For sure. Yeah, of course. I was thinking of setting up to raid him and then going over, because that's just up the street. I still might do that. I'm supposed to meet Sean for beer and wings at the Charlotte.
Okay. think in your live streaming,
Yeah.
you should fully do that so everyone knows.
Yeah. Good idea. So I might do that. I might have to change the time with Sean because I want to finish this. So I might live stream tomorrow late. It'll be super late. It'll probably be. I don't even know if I have enough time to do it. We'll see how it happens here, and then I'll ponder. If I,
You don't live stream anymore? Well, I guess, I don't know, it's just smart people to know about your Twitch and
yeah.
do you do the live
I know,
stream?
yeah. It's good, but like I just got to time it right because I'm having wings and beer with Sean.
They don't start till like 9:30 or 10, right?
Yeah, I know. We were gonna do it at 7. So it doesn't really leave me much time to stream, so I may not. But I do want to stream more. I'm getting into the groove where I like know that this is something I could do a lot of. I could stream a lot. This is a little wacky looking, so I'm gonna try and fix that up. I'm also getting a little bit of black on there from this glove.
I think it would be a good move. Good.
Is this point good? This is a good point. Awesome. Let's see what we can do. Oh, you know what? We got a better knife for this. I think. Maybe not. This does anything useful. May not, but also it might. I think I'm being a little anal retentive. Fuck around with this for 5 minutes, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, focus. I can just see the little indents. So once I bevel it, it's probably. Yeah, totally overthinking it right now. That's what I'm doing. Overthinking it. I'm gonna just bevel it. Bevel, bevel, bevel. And when I burnish it, it'll look spiff. Super spiff. I am right now saving up to more leather work, and occasionally he kind of goes nuts and releases more than normal, like last month. Oh yeah, just, yeah. Last month was so dumb. I don't know. I don't know which. I'm not sure which tier you're on, Jason, but I still have a $9 tier that I haven't retired yet. That people are getting like that's one of my old you get everything tiers, and I've retired my $5 tiers, but I'm having a hard time retiring the $9 tier because but I think I almost have to soon. It's just $9, man. Like Jesus Christ. But people are dedicated, so they're sticking around. You know, like if they leave that tier, they know they're gonna have to rejoin at the higher tier, so they stick around. It's got a bunch of fingerprints on it now, but otherwise, freaking glorious. Glorious. Just attach it on here, loops around, and then it'll stitch its way up to here, where I will. Awesome. And we've got our this part here, and this will come here. Slide through the keeper that's popping out whenever it pops out. And we've got, where is it? We've got artwork. We're doing it. We're doing the artwork. A mess. Controlled mess. I'm a member for 1 month and 27 days. Nice. Love it. Trust says a chisel works great for those spots. That's a good idea, yeah. All right. Tracing film. We're just gonna trace this instead of print it. This is going on the never-ending list of things I need to do in the shop, I need to make another table that's smaller than this giant workbench for most of my stream stuff, because this is just excessive, and it limits my camera ability too. All right. Where's my favorite little seat? Got that. Let's do a quick setup. Bring camera 3 into the fold here. So much sad camera 3. Let's go. Need a pen that actually has ink, which is always hilarious. I should have a some creators have like a little shopping list of things they love people to buy for them, which is I find hilarious. But like they're usually pretty big things. Mine should just consist of like lotion and pens. Lotion and pens, everybody. Let's bring this little guy over. Come on, bud. Beauty. Good job. Oh, I'm still really sore from the jits. The jits, as us jiu-jitsu practitioners call it. We're like super pros. Oh my god. Oh my god. 34 concurrent viewers. Oh, sneezing away. Nice. Good stuff. Quality addition to the stream. Sneezing. This pen is gigantic. But almost always, I would print this onto tracing film using a laser printer. I just tape the tracing film onto a piece of paper and feed it through my laser printer. Works fine. Take a charm. It'll look like this when you're done with the stencil. It'll all come off and just kind of be. Oops. Push it. Nice, clean, even line. He's moving now. Good stuff. Big hair attached to me. Now I could just flip this over when I do it, but I'm a little worried about the gigantic, thick pen getting all over the leather, so I'll just do this one here. Sarah Jackson says, "Bless you, background friend." Lotion, pens, and shop towels for the gel antique. Yeah, exactly, my excessive gel antique use. Another little one here. Are you just taking photos? What are you doing anyways? No, like in general. I don't even know what you're doing. what you're doing here. What are you doing?
No, I'm going through my what I have left from the last Creators Coven show
Mm-hmm.
and what I need to make. Got enough drinking horns.
Mm-hmm.
More goblet.
Anybody in the market for a drinking horn? Anyone? Anyone?
Shield.
Sure. Still have this hair following me around on my hand. It's good. This pen sucks. The capital S. All right. Hopefully that stuff doesn't smudge too much when I move it over. Now it's agua time. Not the drinking kind. Hmm?
Remember what's this one? Price test.
I tend to just do the whole pouch for no real reason, just because I'm worried about well, not no reason. I'm worried about streaking, but it never really streaks when I don't. Let's see.
Your hands are filthy.
Okay, you're gonna like do this and not know what you're doing? Exactly. Do it to me.
Your hands are filthy though.
That's fine. This is my favorite one. Pretty badass. Very cool. I have to trade you. Another one. Like raven skulls on it. Pretty badass as well. And what's the gems, do you know?
Obsidian.
Obsidian and raven. We got 4?
And this is Moonstone.
What is this?
This is
I
Moonstone.
haven't seen this one. Oh, that's the first one's Moonstone.
Yeah,
See this one.
Moonstone.
Thank you for subscribing, Ryoka. This is a crazy one. Damn, very cool. And what's your last one?
And then my most favorite one.
Oh, and this is your favorite one because it's kind of translucent.
It's really cool.
Yeah. What is that, jade?
Jade.
Jade on. Sweet. Very cool.
There you go.
All right. Did I just sit down and I need to get up again? Please don't. I do. I need a few things to actually do the thing that I'm gonna do. This. Do I need to go? I'm just gonna use my little beveler. I'm addicted to it lately.
I'm just starting out what I have.
Did I not bevel this whole thing? I thought I did. Doesn't seem like I did. Is that beveled? Really? I guess I did. Yeah, I did. Now I'm fucking it up. It'll look better when it's burnished. This doesn't look very beveled right now. Now we gotta like sit here and stare at it for a while, people. We got 42 concurrent viewers just in time for me to be like, oh, this has to dry a bit before I carve it. You're in for a treat, though. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. How much for the translucent one? Trust is asking.
What did you see on your website?
I don't remember. It just doesn't really matter. Is it still on my website?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not. It's supposedly it's on my website. I think it's overpriced on my website, honestly. So what would be the new price? Yes. Couple bills? Like what then? Like 200 American? I always do American. It's easier. 200 American is like two is like 260. Is it 280? That's all right.
I wanted it.
292. Well, there you go. 285 Canadian though. 285 Canadian, so that's like 210 American or something. Which I could totally be wrong. We've gone over my math issues already. Jason's wife loves your horns. This is getting drier faster than I thought it would. Come on, buddy. Dry for me. Dry. Itch my eye. I'm gonna use this really quick to give myself some starting points to make sure it's where I want it to be, which is gonna be like this. I'm gonna do here, 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 here. That should give me enough. Is this stuff gonna smudge everywhere? Oh man, it's gonna smudge everywhere. It's terrible. Oh well. At least it's gonna smudge on me. So then we can line it up. We can put the little spots on. There. And there. Easy. Do I want it to dry a little more? I'm gonna let it dry just a little more before I start going crazy. Trust us. Never mind. Just the import tax is going to break my budget. I hear you. Yeah. You're in Australia. I forget where you are. Trust. I always forget everybody. I like this little tiny zit head we got going on of this view. It's nice. I should take this off of here if I want it to dry faster. If you haven't liked the stream yet, he's in Europe. Trust in Europe. If you haven't liked the stream yet, now's a great time to like the stream while you're watching me sit here waiting for more stuff to dry, really, is what I'm doing. Do a few likes, maybe stand up for a second, like get out of your chair and like applaud the stream. Just do like a little clap for the stream. I don't know. Dry, you fool. Come on. Have my fan pointed at the screen. Is it helping? It is. It's working out. Miriam is in Australia. Greetings. All right. I'm gonna at least line this. I'm lining it. I'm doing it. No turning back. Hey, we're halfway there. No turning back. What's the ever moving goalpost of what we're gonna get done today is interesting. Now it's on to, I think, I want to get this carved today. And that's possible, for sure. Can you grab me something? Can you grab me something from behind me? So it may be hard to figure out what it is. Did you hit that? In this bench there, right here, you see those red handles? Yeah, do you know the swivel knives? I don't need those. Swivel knives in front of them. The one on the right. No, swivel knives, like the little in front of them, right before it, like after them, behind them. Yeah, in there. No, they got the little groove on them. I should have just grabbed
I have
it.
my glasses on. I can't.
No, nothing like that.
What the fuck? Where?
It's in the slot. It's comedy. No, left. Left to that. Almost. Forward. No, that's backwards. Forward. Forwards. That's backwards. Forwards. Towards the wall. To the right.
Well, that's backwards.
There we go. Got it. Yeah. Oh my god. Success! I didn't have to get up.
That's backwards to me.
I know. That's a swivel knife. Now you know. Knowing is half the battle. We got. Oh, what happened? Did somebody just do a? What did I miss? Somebody just do a gift? Now I gotta fucking scroll and shit. Where did that come from? I missed the giftiness. I'm confused because I didn't get an alert. No alert. Was it anonymous? Well, did anybody get an alert? Thank you, whoever did that. Appreciate it. Also, did anything pop up on screen, or are my my pop-up alerts broken again? Which is totally possible. Let's get this on here and get to cutting. What about a drinking horn helmet? You're killing me. No alert. Okay, I've screwed my alerts up. I think I know why. I think I wasn't logged into the right stream elements. But also, who did that? Like, I didn't get it. Did anybody get any kind of alert? Who did that? Because certainly 5 people didn't just at the same time become sponsors. All right, we got one side traced. Well, either way, I'm excited. That's all I can say. Where is my strop? Little stroppy poo. Let's go with the great and powerful camera 3. So it's gonna be blocked by my hand mostly, probably. 24 Darash, greetings from Germany. It's 2 a.m. and it's still a 4-hour night shift. Damn. Yeah, no alert. That was weird. Very weird. Anyways. So I just blocked the camera. That's what this is gonna be. Camera block curving. I might just do the top down. Not that it's, I'm still blocking the camera, but at least it kind of shows the line appearing. Need a camera over my left shoulder. I'm not moving the camera again, and then moving again. What I need is another camera. That's on my list. Anybody want to buy me another camera? You get a little GoPro or something. Maybe like just something easy to and cheap to put on the other side, instead of needing like these stupid cameras all the time. Zoom in anymore. We are as zoomed as it's getting. When it's bevel time, the camera's in the right spot. Motion first. It's interesting that my YouTube stream is better than Twitch so far. Obviously, we've been doing the YouTube streams for a little longer, so overall it's like a little better than Twitch. Twitch is catching up fast though, but it also fucks my channel up. The YouTube streams. Oh, I got dust all over me. Jesus. So there is a chance. I didn't do well, that obviously was kind of my spiel. If you like live streams, I'm going to be streaming. Well, not going to be. I'm streaming more on Twitch. Well, actually, the plan is to stream more on Twitch than YouTube because it doesn't fuck up my YouTube channel. So if you like Leathercraft streams and the occasional game or mini painting or that kind of stuff, go check out my Dark Horse Workshop on Twitch, twitch.tv/Dark Horse Workshop. Overcut. It's all good. Survived. You need a drinking horn for yourself then. True. Alright. I'm not going to dive into beveling yet. I'm going to do trace and cut the lines of this other one so we can kind of keep the same consistency on the water, and I'm not like constantly confused at what side needs more. What you doing over there? Oh, it smudged the hell out of it. It just stays on my hand. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Well, keep chatting it up. 37 concurrent viewers, 48 likes, and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, then stop chatting and do what you came here to do. What do you want to do? Oh, yeah. That's impossible. I thought you were just here to photo stuff or something. I don't know. I thought you're photoing things or something. Isn't that your whole point? Isn't that the goal?
No, I don't.
Okay, go for it. Cynthia, I've been drinking kombucha for at least 4 years now, and that helps me with the my digestion a lot. Oh. We did a little kombucha spree as well. I'm like, as much as beer. Expensive. My shoulder is not impressed. Oh yeah, we'll get this done today. Okay, maybe not. little bit dirty, but it's okay. Trust is, I stopped with kombucha when my sweat started smelling like vinaigrette. Jeez. That's brutal. $50 likes. Nice. We are nearing the bevel of times. Then I gotta make a call. We still gotta figure out the color on the main body pieces of this pouch. We've got the red gusset. That's as far as we got. I think it has to be black or like dark brown or like a. I could airbrush the edges like I did on. I did actually airbrush the edges on the other one, but maybe a mahogany. Go with continuous red on it. I don't know. Do I even have mahogany? I got chocolate, dark brown, black, mahogany. I kind of fucked that up. Can I repair? Yes. No. That's not. All right. Boom, bingle, bingle, boongle. Oh god, this is so far away. Do a little reading. What is kombucha? That's better left to somebody else. Yeah. Ginger and lemon kombucha. Speaking of drinks, I'm almost out. Ugh, I forgot I had a whole half a lemon in there. It's just kind of all lemon juice. All right. Oh. Will this glove help me or hinder me? My thumb is fucked up. That camera a little bit because I can. Go camera. So I'm gonna make it so people don't throw up while I do it. Do that first. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. You can move over here. Great. You're a great camera. Down. It is on wide. No wonder it's also. There. There. Welcome to Dark Horse Champion. Silent Storm. That's a great name. I like that. Welcome. Thank you. I appreciate it. Much love. Much love. Much love. Mwah. And that's interesting. That's the first new member that's shown up. I don't know what's going on today, but I'm not that worried about it. It's kind of weird. Yeah. Let's get this road on the show. Come on. Like showing up for, when I say showing up, in my analytics. One new member. Okay. Silent Storm says, I appreciate you and the work you do. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the support. Awesome. It's funny, when I'm beveling, I'm like looking for the easiest ones. I've got to do them all. Oh, we got... It did show up. The thingy showed up. I thought it wasn't showing up. Did it suddenly just start showing up? Weird. Weird. The alert showed up is what the thingy is I'm talking about. Let's get this into like some kind of frame here. I ranted about colors and then I didn't really read what anybody said. What if I did? Ooh! I got an idea. So you do it all red, but I airbrush all the edges like a lot, like super airbrushed in with black. So it would fade in on all the pieces. It would be like red in the middle and black on the edges, and the red gusset. What do you think of that shit? That might be amazing. And when it would continue with the Red Fridays, just call it the Red Friday stream, and everything's got to be red. That would be. I wonder how long it would be till that got old. Welcome to Red Fridays. Why do you call it Red Fridays? Watch and find out. Airbrush sounds great. Trust is out. Trust is on board. Nice, good. I want to get to that. I'm not sure if I have time. 520. We'll see. The dyeing process will be easy. You're just gonna slap some freaking dye on it. I might be able to airbrush it in time. But also, I don't airbrush a lot, so there's a chance for epic failure. Totally destroying it, which would be great. Good learning stuff. Whew, come on, shoulder. I think we are getting into the time frame where people are like, it's Friday and it's after work and I got better things to do. Let's see how the viewership goes. course, and people are like, oh, it's breakfast time. What time is it in Australia right now? That's the real question. So if you're looking at your piece and you've got like a lot of little marks from your beveler, you can always just take your beveler and just rub, rub, rub. It'll help with most of them. Anything that's super significant, need a little more tapping. Then you can also run it at the top, round it over, instead of having like a crisp edge where the bevel ends, and then your flat leather, you can just kind of round that edge out, which is really easy to do. Just rub. Let's do the outside edge of this one. I already did. Sucks that my favorite beveler is my fucking littlest, tiniest little beveler. I just think it looks the best. It's got like a really sharp bevel. Doesn't look weird. The bigger it gets, it just gets a little strange. A little dry here on the leather, but maybe we can power through this one before we need moisture. There. 222 in Spain. Ew, ugh. Where was it? In the frame. My light's terrible. Can you do me another favor? Can you do me a favor? Can you move that light for me? Just move it over this way. That way. That way. Better, thank you. Cramped foot. I'm gonna power through the rest of this knot, and then I'm gonna get the other one with water, adjust my camera, put my 100mm macro on, and kind of do like a fun little zoomed in bevel, which is always one of my favorite shots. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I went into that voice, but this is a little dry. I almost need to just say fucking wet it, but I'm gonna keep going. Keep going. Hey Mag, quick question. When you melt wax for wax hardening, are you putting the wax just straight into the turkey roaster, or what's the process there? I just throw it in. I just throw it in a big chunk and turn it on, and I crank it. But I also like make sure it's a ventilated area, or don't crank it, I guess, but still make sure it's a ventilated area. You don't need to crank it. I always. Almost. Once I go over, like, if I've beveled the line and then I've gone past it again, I'll go in and, like, sharpen them up just to give them a little more depth. A little more depth. I was born in the dark. It lasts until I get tired or get to a finishing point. That's how long it lasts. What time is it now? It's 5:30. It will not last longer than another hour, but it could be shorter, depending on how I'm feeling. I may just carve this second one, and that might be it because we just don't have a lot of time. And then tomorrow, maybe it's airbrush time. Whew. Shoulder pain. This is so dry. Come on. I gotta wet it. Gotta wet it. Went as far as I could. It's just too dry. As always, I just wet the whole damn thing. Why not? Boom. Back to me. Oh, nipple head. Let's get up here. Oh. Creaky. Also, don't need to have that much water just pooling on it like crazy. Unnecessary. This will be a good time to swap my lens for the 100 million. Go macro. And just tuck this buddy in here. Let's go, get right in here, bud. You can do it. You're allowed to be in frame. Nobody cares. Get down. Get right down in there. Let's mark a center point. Bring it this way a bit, though. It's probably good. My camera started sliding on me. All right. dude. Ta-da! Oh, you don't see it. Everybody went quiet. What can I say? Quiet time here at Dark Force Workshop. I guess it's because I was talking about it. Fair. Understandable. Don't have much to do on this carving still, but let's have a look at where we're at with the other one, at least. Looking pretty good. Getting there. We just gotta make this happen. Lotion time? I like it. I'm gonna call a lotion break for sure. And a haircut break soon too. I think the lotion emoji is the most used emoji on the channel, probably. Probably. But we gotta make it more Aveeno. We gotta do the, what's even that color? It's not white. Cream. You gotta do cream and, I guess, lotion color. Cream and blue. I could even make it look like an Aveeno bottle, honestly. Do that differently. Whatever. Let's not overthink it. Looking good, and yes, it's relax time now. Quillen's just listening to that smooth voice. Nice. Everybody hydrate. That's a good idea too. Man, you're on it. Oh, damn it. I'm out of hydration. Oh, that was like all lemon juice. Damn. Now we just need this to dry a little bit. And everything will be nice. Then I'm gonna probably leave this project for next Friday as well, just finish it off. In theory. Or we have something for next Friday. But I want everything carved before I check the time again and make a decision on what's next. Rum, beer, mead, something. I don't have anything here, honestly. I do.
But I got water. That's a fucking start.
Nice ice cold Wawa. Now I'm gonna put in with my lemon. They're gonna make lovely lemonish water. Very, very lemonish. Ugh. Best. What was our peak? Peaked at 44 or so, I think. Nice. Pretty good. We got 24 to rush. Sure reminds me to buy mead. You know, like off the shelf mead, that Viking Blood is pretty good. I must say. Viking Blood. I think it's got a cool bottle too. I can't remember. It's been a while. This is looking lovely. How much more or less lovely than this? Oh man, this is way better than this one. Okay, so it's gonna be hard to tell. This was done with a bigger beveler for sure. That looks way better. The tiny, sharp-angled bevel. So buttery. I think that's one of my favorite parts from that new shoulder video I did. Oh, I was just like, look at that bevel, so buttery. Whoa. Just off the cuff, it was pretty funny. I found it funny. I laughed at myself. And that's all that matters. Quillen says, just found a big guy from the big Ragnarok event a few months ago. He has his own bees, and I just picked up 20 gallons of local honey from him to make my next batch of mead. Damn. That sounds awesome. Trust Life used to live off Viking blood. Nice. 55 likes, 35 concurrent viewers, 5:36 p.m. on the west coast of the North Americas. And the leather's still a little too wet. It just is what it is. Oh, we can sit here and ramble. Oh yeah, might as well do another spiel. Oh, here we go. If you're interested in helping support this channel even more than you already are just by being here, you can like, subscribe. Make sure you think about becoming a member for $1.99, or for $6.99 you can become a member. And after the first month, on month 2, you get to pick a pattern, and on month 3, you get to pick a pattern. On month 4, you get to pick a pattern. And I am probably going to change that tier or discontinue it soon because it's ridiculous. Because that's so cheap. But for now, it's happening. Or you can do super chats, which is just donations to the channel. You get like a super chat thing that comes up on here. It's pretty much amazing. If you haven't seen it happen, it's super amazing. Super stickers, or weird little stickers that YouTube thinks are cool, that you can also do. And that is the same as super chat, but it's a sticker. That's hence the name, super sticker and super chat. You can think about becoming a member on Twitch. You can use your Amazon Prime free Twitch membership on my channel. It's pretty amazing. We got 30 members over there already. That's pretty cool. I think we've got like 100 on YouTube, which is awesome. Or you can go on over to Patreon and get a steal of a deal on old patterns, new patterns, old art, new art, etc. Still too wet. Check out my Pinterest. I don't use it much, but I have a Pinterest. What do I got? I got Pinterest, Patreon, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Threads, the new Threads. I'm not on the Twitters. Never twittered. That's not true. I've twittered, but I just never understood it. I still don't understand the Threads thing, but at least I'm in on the ground floor and it's tied to Instagram, so whatever. Yeah. Let's do a little example here of side by side, if you will. Oh, left shoulder sore as well. I'm just gonna show you guys the so here's the it's not very well beveled either. It's kind of sketched up, but it's wider. It's super wide, and it's flaky. It's not as smooth as it should be. But like on this one, nice and it's harder to tell because it's not all dyed and painted, but it's nice and crisp. It's super crisp, is what I would say. Anyways, dry, you thing.
Oh, you need a flat.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it today anyway, so I might just go pick one up from Mountain Gem. But I'm just thinking about the colors too, because I think we're gonna go red, black, and red. It's gonna be red, black, and red pouch.
I need to put a Mountain Gem or Star.
It should almost be a black gem because it's gonna be a red tongue with black accents around the edge, then maybe a black gem or something of something. Plug your Magnus Alfgren channel. Oh, I've got other channels. I don't post on Magnus Alfgren very often, but that is my fight videos from my SCA fighting. I also have a Dark Horse Tavern, which we got to get moving here, but it's kind of like a project that I want to do. It's gonna be hobbies, games, video games, all that kind of stuff, because I had this great idea that I was just gonna do a bunch of gaming stuff and whatever I wanted on this channel. Not a good idea. Kind of fucked it up for a bit. But that stuff will be over there on Dark Horse Tavern. My Twitch VODs, where I'm gaming, like Baldur's Gate, will be on Dark Horse Tavern. I want to do board games, miniature painting. I'm going to do a mini painting stream here on Twitch soon. I know I'm rambling, but I'm just waiting for this to dry. It's getting close. I think that's at a good spot, actually. Rambling complete. Let's do a little this. Let's see if this actually is focused in the right spot. Yeah, it looks pretty good. If I get anywhere close, I'll be ecstatic. Oh god! Deadpool, what were you saying? Meat, I'm gonna replicate my grandfather's meat. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Need this glove again because my thumb hurts. The only issue is I would love to have not be a nipple head, but other than that, this is going well. Not like I have a personal videographer or anything. Oh. Let's focus. This is good. Nipplehead. Dark Horse Workshops. Nipplehead. Smudging a bit. I assume I have some black on this gloves. I need new ones. Who knows? Mm. I mean, it's quite difficult to replicate the recipe of a man who lives in Scotland and is using honey from over there whilst in the Texas Panhandle. Missed that part of that conversation. Do you ever use the dead blow hammer for beveling or backgrounding? No, never done that. I used a poly mallet that wasn't a hammer, poly hammer. That was like, you know, like a flat face kind of regular poly hammer forever. And I switched to a maul. Mallet is the right word then. I switched to a maul in the last few years. Way better. I there's a lot less like a weird angle of hits and stuff. I don't know why it is, but I really like it. I guess also because it's flared, and you're coming down, and it kind of, because it's got that like, not bell, but like a, what is the fucking term? Flared. When you come down, it's straighter. So, move that. And also, I'm not tapping that hard, so I'm almost just dropping it, really. It's not a lot to it. But dead blow would be kind of overkill. I think it would cease to be a dead blow, because part of the dead blow is you like lift it up and the sand goes to the top, and then you bring it down and the sand transfers to the face and does that dead blow kind of deal. I just don't think the sand would move much because of how you're tapping away at it. realize you've missed something. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Papered. Papered indeed. "62 likes, 30 concurrent viewers, and a blocked view of whatever I'm doing by my arm." Alright, moving on to the other side. Because, you know, why do one when you can do two? Of course, focusing with that macro, you gotta be really on point with the centering. I guess I could fuck with it and not have as much depth of field, but I don't want to fuck with it. 1 second. What time is it? 5:47. We're closing in on the end. I think this will be all done in the next. Yeah, what did I say? 6:30 was my tap out time for sure. And this might be a good spot to end on when this stuff's done, because I don't like to stop in the middle of something that's happening, like dyeing it, doing my airbrushing and all that kind of stuff. I'll get this all done in one stream. Hilarious! With leather carving and everything? Hilarious. Then we can raid out if we want to. If we can find somebody, which is always a pain in the ass. On YouTube at least. Easy on Twitch. See, I said we're almost done and then a bunch of people left. Well, it's just how people come and go all the time. Like when I look at the stream, like it says 27 viewers right now, but like when I look at the stream later, like after we end, it'll say, oh yeah, like right here, 500 people have come through the stream. But not 500 people don't want to sit through a fucking 3-hour stream. Well, people have come in, hung out for a bit, or not, and bailed, or not. At least I know where the center of my granite is, so I generally have a good idea of the focus point, because that's what I usually just focus on the center point of my granite slab, and then I can keep it ballpark in the right spot. I had somebody join the stream from Penzing. Of course you were here. You came here with me.
I like going to this work better than.
I don't know what that means.
Better for crystal than gems. Crystal work done.
Oh,
Go there.
yeah. Dun, 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 we are carving away the day. And then I'm playing Blood Bowl. Is that what I'm doing tonight? Blood Bowl. Should probably figure that out. If any of you have not watched my shoulder video yet, I would recommend it just because it's probably my best edited video so far. That's about. You got nice crest with the emojis. Love it. I'm trying a new technique on my videos, which the initial part of that kind of did it. I think I did it with my strap cutter video as well. I can't remember. Great selling point. Can't remember if I did it. Because I filmed the main structure of the video and I edit it down to where it's close to finished, but not quite finished. Like my rough cut of the shoulder pauldron was 15 minutes long. And then I watch it and record me doing the voiceover. Instead of just sitting in darkness doing the voiceover and not cutting to me at all, I just record me doing the voiceover and I cut to me occasionally. And I feel like it makes it a more engaging video. And it's my best video in ages, for sure. It's killing everything else in the recent memory. And I'm interested to see what my retention is for it, for people watching it, when those metrics should come out tomorrow. Well, maybe Monday. Metrics. And it enables me to be a little bit of a goofball, which I'm pretty good at sometimes. It's easier to be a goofball when you're filming yourself, I think, than just talking into a microphone. Though I've done it successfully before. Oh, fuck my shoulder. This action, round off these crisp edges. Let's go back into here. Crisp this up actually. Makes it look better. Over under. 29 viewers. Excellent, excellent. Here. Better. Oops. Almost done, kind of. And then we will raid probably Starfish Face if she's streaming. Is her name even Starfish Face? I keep calling her Starfish Face, and now I'm like, or am I getting that wrong? She's usually streaming now, but maybe not. Crisp up the line. Beautiful. Nice. Starfish face. Yeah, okay, it is starfish. Do a little raid. Stick around for the raid because even if you leave right away, it's always nice to just raid in with people and then make the streamer feel happy and then just bail. If it's not your thing. You're hovering. What do you need?
I was gonna use this, but found this.
Is that a black one?
Yes.
Nice. Thank you. Mm. This number 9 rivet are abusive on my hands and wrists, says Jason. You're using side cutters, Jason? Drawn wizards? Nice. Obviously you're using side cutters, but like remember like if you get a bigger, longer set of side cutters with the longer handles, then you have more leverage to cut the rivet. So just get a longer pair of side cutters and you should be good. I don't really use the top-down ones much, but those usually have really long handles. I think. I've got a set here. I really use it. Crisping up right where it goes under and over. And close, close. Here, over here, nice. All right. Go around this crazy edge on the back. And if you're end cutters, 19-inch end cutters, are those side cutters? I don't know, but you could also put them. Oh, jeez. Like this is all I have. I have these two. I hardly ever use these. They're probably cut better, but these ones give me more control over how much of the rivet is left over, so I use these a lot. If you're having trouble, you can always, you probably already do this, but you can like grab your rivet that you're gonna cut, brace it on a table that's kind of lower than you, straighten your arm out, and kind of do like one of these where you go. Eh. I do that with my rotary punch a lot too. Just a thought. If you don't do it, that's an idea. Back to this. Motoring along here. Hell, I could just go through all of my patterns and do live streams of each one, and there'll be better tutorial videos in general for people to look back on because they're not like stylistic and fancy. They're just like, what's the word I'm looking for? Munitions grade? That doesn't make any sense. Is that what yeah, I think that's kind of what I'm looking for. So this is a little rough. Take out the angle, sharp bit, round it off. Beauty. Beauty. You think those rivets are hard? On you try that strap cutter, it has a revenge out for me. I'm cutting that blade off next time. PJ from Oklahoma. Occasionally forget where my focus is. Got it. Man, this tooling's so much better than the tooling on the other one. It's pretty funny. Well, I guess it should be. I'm better now. But it's not like that was that long ago. Should I hit it with some texture too? I could. Really easy little texture bits. Again. Round it up. Even it out. Smooth it out. Get rid of the edge. Angled a bit. Jason says, leatherworking is a fairly new hobby for me. Been doing stainless steel and titanium chainmail for over 10 years. I have titanium. I did some titanium chainmail nets for... What was that show? What was that show with the dude?
What?
Seventh Son. Seventh Son. I did chainmail nets for titanium chainmail nets for Seventh Son, which was not fun at all. It was a pain in the ass. And then they didn't even use them because the actress didn't like it. They made titanium nets because they'd be light, and then because they're all butted titanium rings, they scratched her, and she was like, "We're not doing this." So those were some expensive nets. Man, I'm getting a lot of crap on this from this glove. Oh well. It adds flavor. You know? Same thing here where we're getting rid of the angle. Smooth it out, boom, boom. Smooth out any of those sharp points. Beautiful.
More than I thought.
Oh, yeah. Is this on focus? It is not, but it can be. Or it cannot be. Come on. Come on. Thing. There we go. Pretty good. I'd almost say that, well, it's hard to tell. This is pretty wet, but oh, this one looks almost better. But yeah, that sharp bevel is so much better. And then off, this is the autofocus. Try and fuck with this. Right? Pretty cool. Boom. Compare.
The best pouch. Greatest pouch. Better than all of my other pouches. It's my number one pouch.
Yeah. That looks like it's gonna be the stream for today, because it is 6:06. The stream was... Don't leave yet. We're gonna raid. The stream was how long? Where's my fucking thing? Oh, 3 hours, 17 minutes, and 14 seconds of beautiful, wonderful leather carving and tapping and hammering and talking and listening to the same epidemic sound, royalty-free music on loop for 3.5 hours. At least that means it only played 4 times, I think. I think it's a 50-minute loop. What's up? Saying goodbye?
Yeah.
Bye, tiny person.
I'm not short.
You're pretty short. I'm tall, though. This is an average height person.
There.
Very perfect. Thank you, everybody, for stopping in. We are going to try to grab a... Man, 66 likes, 27 concurrent viewers. This is really solid, solid stream. I'm going to look for a rating of probably Starfish Face. If, pardon me. Excuse me. Need to tap some stuff here.
Oh, okay.
If she's still alive. You're in the way.
I know.
Starfish. Come on. Take the whole thing. Starfish Face. So, she might not be live anymore. Art. Anybody know if she's live still? If she's not live, it may not even be worth it to hunt for somebody because YouTube's so annoying. I'm looking to see if she's live right now. Anywhere. Feels like she is. Oh, I know what I did wrong. No. Working on it. Give me a sec. Thanks for subscribing there, Oogady Boogady. Oogady Boogady. Jesus, that's that name. Love it. I think her stream might be done. Yeah, she's not streaming. She isn't streaming today. At least I don't see her. Well, I don't see her anywhere. Videos. 4 days ago. Live. 3 days ago. 2 days ago. I don't see any stream from her. That's weird. I'm looking here. Art stream. Going none. Yeah. It's very odd. Okay, let's do a quick check to see if there's anything. Later, Jeeves. Cosplay Resident Evil 4. I don't want to do that. You had her in your notifications. Maybe, I don't know, it's just, maybe it's processing the stream? I don't know. YouTube is absolutely horrific for... Hey, look, it's me. Why don't I'm gonna raid me. Leather... Art. Voice of Dune. So bad for this. It just drives me crazy. Crafting. And there's a bunch of crafting streams that are just like recycled like weird shit. Crafting with Debbie live. Upcoming. It's not even. And Twitch is so much better for rating. It looks like it's gonna be a no raid. I don't really want to raid Alien Isolation. What other words could I use? Yeah, can you even find her now, Trust? Like, I can't find her. The Starfish Face. Oh. Alright. Well. As fun as that was. Trying to find somebody to raid. YouTube sucks for that kind of shit. So. Have a lovely weekend. From both of us. My little person here that's hanging out and stepping on my fucking feet. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate all of you. Mwah. I will see you. I might do a stream tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know if I have the right amount of time for it, but until next week, for sure. Later.
Bye.